Uh, yeah, just you know, my family means everything to me, and my parents they made a long drive this morning, you know, just to come here for this game, and just being with them, and obviously, the way this season has went, it's been ups and downs, and been battling, and just truly just keeping my faith, and you start to see stuff to pay off, and so just kind of a little emotional, just seeing hard work pay off, but um, you know, other than that, just happy to see my family.
Kenneth, on that series where Jalen Hurts fumbled the ball, you guys go back out on the field. What were you feeling in that moment?
I get takeaway, 3-and-out takeaway. That's our whole mentality. That's the saying that we were preaching on the sideline is 3-and-out takeaway. So, either we're gonna get a 3-and-out or we're gonna get a takeaway. But either way, we're gonna get a stop. So, that's our whole mentality. And it wasn't surprising. We wanted to be able to go out there and be able to get a stop. And so. When situations like that come up, we got to be able to go out there and get a stop, and I feel like we did that.
Can you describe how you guys prepare for that during practice? The sudden change.
We have several things that we do in practice. Just a lot of times we may be going out through a series where we're doing a 3-and-out, and the ones may get off the field, and the twos may get on the field for a play, and the next Coach Grinch yells sudden change, and the ones have to get back out there, and so. Our coaches, they do a phenomenal job of trying to simulate that situation. But for us, it's all about that mentality that no matter what happens, no matter what the score is, no matter what's going on in the game, we're the gladiators in the arena. So it's all about our performance, and it's all about us getting a 3-and-out takeaway.
Coach Grinch said for lack of a better term, he called it brainwashing for the 3-and-out takeaway. At what point did you finally see everybody start to buy into that mentality?
When we just started, when we calmed down and we started to do our jobs, and it kind of goes back to last week. Obviously the first half that we didn't have the first half that we wanted to, and that goes back to us not doing our jobs, and obviously having that second half where we do our jobs, and we have some success, and so Coach preaching that 3-and-out takeaway, and just continue to get a stop, and that all ties back to just doing your job and going out there with that mentality that we're gonna get a stop, and so. I think, the mentality for us is, just no matter what happens, I don't care if we're up by 50. I don't care if, it's a tight ball game. I don't care if we're down by 30. We're going to go out there and we're going to get a 3-and-out takeaway.
Can you see the confidence building from that second half, and obviously kind of building off of what y'all did tonight?
Well, I think the confidence has always been in when we do things right, we get great results. And so, it's kind of like, like I said before, that kid that touched that hot stove, well, we had kind of a second touching of the hot stove. And so, really had to understand that, if we just do our jobs, and, everything, will take care of itself. And so, that's really, what we took away from that, and just continue to just go out there and, no matter what, it's just doing our jobs, and just focusing in on that individually. And if we do that, as a collective team, as a defense, then we'll have success.
How good does it feel as a defense? I mean, you guys have kind of been carrying this team. I mean, not to put it on anybody else, but you've had some turnovers deep in your territory where you've had to turn around and make plays. You had a pick six tonight that could have really swayed things. It seemed like in your career, you kind of guys have just been holding on defensively, but now it seems like you could almost make an argument that you're carrying the team.
I mean, we're a football team. At the end of the day, we got our offenses back. At the end of the day, we're a football team, and like I said before, it's a collective effort between everybody, and so, just proud of the way we battled tonight.
What was it like having Caleb Kelly back out there tonight?
It was amazing, to be honest. I was talking to him after the game, and after we got to the sideline, and Coach Odom came over to us and told us that Caleb was going to be in. I kind of took a double take and was like dang, just in awe, because I specifically remember being there when he did get hurt, and just being on the knee, praying with him, and just see him battle back from all that and be able to come back and contribute and have an impact for us is just something that's truly inspirational and amazing. So and that's my brother for life.
I mean, the defense already seemed to have a lot of energy tonight, but do you think you know, playing alongside him for the first time this season gave it maybe even a little bit more energy?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to pride ourselves on having, you know, unmatched energy, you know, no matter what happens. And so when you see a guy, you know, like him who's battled, you know, for me, you know, come in there and get next to me, you know, obviously, you know, it's a big thing for me to go out there and do it for my brothers. But, you know, seeing him out there, you know, makes me want to do it even more because just of, you know, how much he's battled and how much, you know, me and him have been through.
How did you find out that Brandon stepped away from the game? And did you get a sense of how emotional today was for him in terms of going through senior day and all that?
Yeah, to be honest, I found out on Twitter. I kind of was watching tape and kind of took a break and, you know, looked on Twitter and it was, you know, obviously the caption that he had and I was like, what? And then once I watched the video, I was kind of in awe because, you know, just, you know, seeing all that, you know, he's been through and the grind that he's been through with us. You know, you never want to see something like that happen to your teammate, you know, a brother. And so, you know, obviously I figured today is an extremely emotional day for him, you know, given that, you know, he was pretty much his senior night. And so, you know, you hate seeing something like that happen to a teammate and a brother. And, you know, granted, always be my brother for life.
I don't know if it was first drive or second drive, you blew up that screen pass and it seems like it really kind of set your night forward. Can you kind of talk about, kind of had a bunch of impact plays tonight, 2 or 3 tackles for loss, another half sack. Does it feel good to kind of be back to where you were before that Kansas State game?
I mean, I feel good. I mean, I've been battling. And like I said, you know, this season's been a grind and continuing to grind it out. So, you know, I feel good to continue to do my job, and I feel like, you know, as long as I keep doing that, we're gonna be all right.
As a pivot to next week, does a backer relish the challenge of a downhill runner like Chuba Hubbard, nation's leading rusher, coming at you?
Yeah, most def. You know, obviously, you know, we know, you know, of Chuba and you know he's a great player and stuff like that. So I'm excited for the challenge. Excited to attack this week of preparation.
How do you feel about Oregon losing?
You said what?
How do you feel about Oregon losing?
I mean, that doesn't concern me. I'm focused on winning.